Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding this. First card out is the hummingbird spirit. Beautiful. I am seeing a lot of productivity. I don't know why I'm getting a vision of like a hummingbird just like going from like flower to flower, getting all this nectar and doing a lot of work and like just really getting so much done, fluttering about. So yeah, this is a really great week for you to be productive in whatever it is that you want to be productive at. Okay, your career, your business, education, whatever it is that you're focusing on right now, I feel like you are just really doing it. I'm even seeing cleaning, I'm seeing doing the dishes, I'm seeing just getting so much done, like cleaning, cooking, working, everywhere all at once. Some of you may be highly caffeinated this week as well, because the energy I'm getting from you is very like fluttery, like this and that and this and that and this and that, and just really high energy. So let's dive into it. We have 9 cards that we're going to pull for this week. First card out is the 8 of Cups. Okay, so we see, Virgo, let me tell you actually what I was visualizing while I was shuffling your cards. I was getting visions of you putting something off to the side. You know, you felt like you weren't ready for something. And this could be a relationship. This could be anything. Although it really does feel like a relationship. It feels like I'm not ready for love. I'm not ready to settle down. I'm not ready for the next step of seriousness, or it just felt like you needed some time and space to just focus on yourself, because there may have been a lot going on in your life when it comes to career or education, or like just trying to get yourself stable, it's like you felt guided to work on yourself. And so you may have, walked away from certain opportunities or relationships or something in the past because you just felt like you couldn't give it everything that it wanted or needed. But it, I don't know. I felt that sort of energy when I was shuffling. And so I was intuitively picking up that the things that you walked away from in the past because you felt like, you had to really focus on yourself, or your kids or your education or whatever, like it may be swinging back around, or you may be having thoughts to yourself, well, I wonder if this could evolve better now or like in the future. There's like a question there, like a very magical sort of like what if type of energy. Not what if as in like I'm feeling really down on myself, like what if, like all the potential. It's like a what if as in like very mischievous, like just like, that's something to explore, it's something there. There's a little spark and you can explore. You don't have to. You're not going to be emotionally devastated either way. It's just like, what if? Oh my God, I knew it. We had the Page of Cups come out. I knew it, Virgo. I absolutely knew it. This is like a little spark in the heart, a little what if. Even if you're already in a long-term serious relationship, this could be talking about like a potential future path for you. Like, well, what if I just moved across the country? What if I just moved to another city? What if I moved to another country? What if I just started that business idea I always had? It's something like that. And you're not attached to that what if. So it's not like a devastating thing. It's very light, actually. It's like a opportunity. Not necessarily an opportunity. It's like a potential future path that you're now seeing might actually be a possibility for you. And you're like, what if? I don't know how else to put it. And it's not saying that it's going to happen. It's not saying that an offer is materializing. It's saying that you're just feeling like this is a potential. And so yeah, that actually, these 2 cards right next to each other completely confirms what I was picking up on when I was shuffling your cards. Like in the past, you had to walk away from certain things. Like you couldn't focus on love. You couldn't focus on like doing these major life-changing things because, you had to maintain the status quo of going in the direction that you were going in, whether that be focusing on school, focusing on work, your kids, whatever. There's something that was taking up a lot of your time and energy, and you just felt like you needed to focus on that and get that nice and stable and steady and like into a good rhythm and routine before you could open yourself up to these more heart opening or life-changing things. And now it feels like things are becoming more steady, stable, or there's like a finish line of some sort in sight, and that what if is opening up, so it's like you're still choosing to focus on whatever it is that you're focusing on, this creating more stability and opportunity for yourself, growth in whatever you're focused on, whether it's career or whatever. But yeah, it's like you're near the finish line and you're just, what if? Third card out is the King of Swords. Beautiful energy. I don't know why. There may be an age gap here if there's like a relationship type of energy, because we have the Page of Cups right next to the King of Swords. Or it, like I said, some of you may have kids and you wanted to make sure that they grew up a little bit and like got the love and attention they need. Maybe your kids, for example, just went into school or are about to go into school. So it's like, well, and they start going to school, like, what if I like open myself up to love again? Like, you know what I mean? There's something here. There's just something here. It feels like you're more organized. It feels like there's no more uncertainty in your life. Like life is becoming a lot more certain, a lot more routine in a very positive way for you. And I feel like that's why these imaginative energies are opening back up. These more loving energies, like, okay, well, I'm surviving, I'm growing, I am succeeding at what I set out to do. So what if romance were to be a thing again? What if new creative projects were to be a thing again? I keep wanting to say what if. I'm going to say it like 100 times in this reading. Okay, second row of cards out. Fourth card is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's get the rest of it. I just want to see all of them all together because I'm going to harp on like every single one for like 20 minutes. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, natural progression. And even though these two cards may not look the most appealing, they are next to each other, and we went from the Seven to the Eight of Swords, so that does show some sort of evolution and growth. With that being an evolution and growth in the swords, this is showing like an idea is progressing. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then the final row out, we have the Hanged Man, seeing something from a new perspective. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. I don't know why I feel guided to say something that you may have taken for granted in the past or walked away from in the past. You know, whether it walked away from you or you walked away from it, I feel like you just didn't feel ready. Some of you may have felt like you self-sabotaged something in the past, okay? And that could be a relationship, that could be an opportunity, that could be just something. It's like you shut something down. And I'm seeing that like you're able to view it from a new perspective now with the Hanged Man. Like you took some time away from it, and because of that, you're seeing it from a new perspective. You know, the image that Spirit is bringing to my mind, I paint a lot, I do a lot of drawings and things like that. And sometimes when I'm painting or I'm drawing, like I get so involved in the little details of it, I have a hard time seeing the big picture of the whole composition, the whole canvas. And so I'll just put it down for like a week and then come back to it with fresh eyes. And with those fresh eyes, I could see like what I should be doing next and the real potential of it. And I feel like there's just something or someone in your life where that's the story. You know, you were so zoned in on all these little minute details about it in the past. You may have taken it for granted and either walked away from it or pushed it to walk away from you, whatever it may be. An idea, a person, whatever. And because you took some time away from it consciously, like not even chasing it, not even anything, you're able to see it now from a whole new perspective. And so, yeah, this is a reading where I would say Wheel of Fortune reverse, the past may be returning back to you. For some of you, this isn't a past idea. Like maybe in the past you thought to yourself, wouldn't it be nice to open my own restaurant one day? You know, that may have been a past idea that you let sort of go in search of something more stable, of something more solid right here in the present moment. And you may have your day job now. You may have your solid, stable thing now. And that thought is popping back up like, well, what if I'm ready for that now, you know? And I think you are ready for it. You're becoming ready for it. Now, here's the thing. I don't think you're going to commit to whatever this new thing is this week. I feel like this idea is just popping up into your head this week. Like, oh, okay, well, this could be something, you know? And you're sort of pondering it. You're perusing it a bit. But you're not making any committed choice or decision just yet. It feels like you're muling it over. Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, being the center of your spread, there's a lot of thinking going on here. Like, okay, well, what should I do? You know, should I take this opportunity? And it feels like you're sitting on it. You're just observing the energies and seeing where it takes you, okay? So beautiful reading. And the bottom of your deck was the Magician, of course, the card of manifesting. Beautiful. So Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, though, to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, because this certainly isn't all there is to this story. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Bye-bye.